Love the sunglasses.
shades.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome back to another year of Football Fridays. I'm Mark Ovenden. He is Zach Borg, and we'll have complete coverage all the way through the regular season and the playoffs, which, by the way, end up in Brookings this year outside for the championship games.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit cold for those ones. The bigger schools in South Dakota, along with Iowa and Minnesota, kick off, of course, next week. But it's still a very busy night of high school football, and it's all brought to you by Frisbee's Plumbing and Heating. We start our coverage in Class 11B at Sparky Anderson Field in Bridgewater, where Jeff Van Leur's top-ranked Seahawks hosted Wagner. Of course, they've been the runner-up in 11B the last 2 years. Seahawks already lead 7-0 when Grant Andrews hits the end zone for the touchdown. And Van Leur certainly liking what he sees. Second quarter, more of the same. Andrews looking for pay dirt again. This time, just a bit short at the 2-yard line. Nice tackle there. That would set up a punch-in from Brady Hawkins. And Bridgewater, Emery-Ethan running away with this one. Next Wagner drive, Hawkins is going to find himself in the right spot at the right time on the other side of the football. Spinning pick. He can make it a pick six. All Bridgewater, Emery-Ethan. And then just before the half, they're pitching a shutout, by the way, at this point. Kobe Kaiser finds a hole, takes a hit, gets into the end zone. Good start for the Seahawks, 49 rip.
On to the AstroTurf field at Garretson, where the Blue Dragons hosting the Bearcats of Webster. And Chris Long says to me, why aren't you golfing? Chris, of course, lost in the match play championship finals. This was just a beautiful night. It looked like Webster had taken the lead on an 83-yard jaunt by Kobe Reeds. He's gone.
These are both 9-man schools last year,
But there was a flag and it didn't count.
Oh, jeez.
However, Reeds takes the punt here in the second quarter. Both of these teams, like he said, were 11-man, a 9-man last year. He runs at 43 yards and sets up this Braden Holland touchdown to make it 7-0 Bearcats. Now, the Blue Dragons got their offense going. Watch this great pass and catch. Dylan Kint to Cole Scatson. I don't know how he grabbed that. And it looked like they were going to score. They had momentum until Holland makes the big defensive play of the game. One-handed, tips it back to himself. And watch what he does. Number 4 scrambles out of the pocket. He was going to throw, and he is gone. 67 yards down the sideline. Look at the setting with the sun going down. I was glad to be there tonight in Garretson. Somebody even left me a treat on my windshield. Thank you very much for that. Final score, Webster wins at 20-0.
I know you got the gluten-free thing going, but I hope you ate it. On to Elk Point, where the 4th-ranked Titans of Mount Vernon-Plankinton took on the Huskies of EPJ MVP. Fourth in the polls, led by Chad Greenway's nephew at quarterback. First half, though, a defensive battle. Reed Russ trying to find room to the outside, but he's stopped by Riley Schmitz. Turnover on downs. Very next play, Schmitz takes the handoff, butts through the middle, and there's nothing but green grass in front of him. He takes it all the way as the Huskies looking to pull the upset, leading 7-0, and the Elk Point-Jefferson defense continues to make plays into the third quarter. Russ is picked off by Tyler Gehring to keep MVP off the board. But you can't keep the Titans off the board for too long. They get the end zone on their next possession as Hunter Pranger bowls in, and they win a very close game and a good one, 20-14.
All right, on to the 9-man ranks, and the number 2 team in 9AA, the Badgers of Arlington Lake Preston, hosting Parker to kick off the season. Quite a night for the Pheasants. Look at this spinning run.
Goodness.
Wow, a great run there by Max Plucker. 30 yards down to the 5-yard line, and then Tanner Even takes it in, and Parker is down just 20-14 in the third quarter. Parker gets the ball back. It's Tanner Even again. This time down the sidelines, 30 more yards, and this guy is tough to bring down. Then it's going to be Even again. He'll take it in and cut it back. 31 yards for the touchdown. The game is tied up at 20-20, third and long for Arlington Lake Preston. Jasper Dennison finding Jarrett Brown for a big play, setting up a first down. Then same drive, it's going to be Dennison again, who's going to drop back and throw to Tate Larson from 10 yards out for the touchdown. They take the lead 26-20, but Parker scores the final touchdown of the game and wins it 28-26. Now the Cyclones of Clark-Willow Lake are 4th in the 9AA preseason poll, and tonight they played at Smet, and boy did they run into some tough Bulldogs. Colt Wilkinson to Rhett Ostis, 40-yard gain down to the 1-yard line, and then Alec Dobson's going to barrel in, and the Bulldogs are up 8-0. Again, remember, Clark-Willow Lake is the team that was ranked in the preseason poll. Second quarter, DeSmet's Wilkinson again to Ostis. That same combination, nice diving catch, and that sets up Kalen Gary from 17 yards out. That Gary is a carry for a touchdown, 14-0, and DeSmet goes on to win 34-zip. Impressive for the Bulldogs.
Rankings
tonight.
might look a bit different next week. The pride of Canistota Freeman, defending champ in Class 9A. They also want to win their conference title this year. They opened up at Chester, and after a Chester 3-and-out, Trey Ortman, one of their 3 seniors, we're going to be hearing a lot from him in this game, and probably this year as he takes it back up the middle for a score, 6-0. James Strang tells him, get back out there and play some defense. And he plays good defense, too, in addition to quarterback, as he picks it off in center field through the magic of TV. Will speed up that long return as he takes it deep into Chester territory. A few moments later, he's going to pass this one to Logan Katzer on the screen, who's got nothing but end zone paint in front of him. It's 14-0, and where there's one Ortman, there's usually another, and this time it's Tice Ortman breaking free, 70 yards. I mean, their parents own a chiropractic clinic, so these guys know a thing or two about back-breaking plays. This makes it 22-0 at the half. I got Mark to laugh.
Brownie points.
Wow.
Good one.
Anyways, second quarter. Here's one of the other seniors, Bailey Sage, 14-yard score. Defending champs look sharp. They take it 44-0. Speaking of sharp, the Cardinals of Del Rapids St. Mary made the playoffs last year, hoping to build on that this year, which started against Estelline Hendricks. Beautiful night. Now, check out this sequence. 29 seconds left in the half. Here's a pick from Weston Garretson. He's bringing it back. Watch this return, just weaving, winding through defenders. Is he going to make it? Yes! Pick six, but it's called back on a block in the back. Coach is like...
You put one of those in your highlights,
but watch this, though. They're the 28, so, you're just going to run a conservative play with 4 seconds left, unless Connor Libis throws to Eli Longville, who goes a long way. 52 yards on the final play of the half. That was incredible. 32-12, Cardinals at the break. Third quarter, Estelline Hendricks still can't tackle that Longville guy. This time he goes for 32 yards. It's 40-12. Estelline Hendricks actually led most of the way early in this game, but boy, Del Rapids St. Mary sure turned on the burners. Next possession, Peyton Park. Yeah, just get off me. He's going to go 39 yards. And what an impressive statement from Del Rapids St. Mary, 60-18.
Again, that's one of my favorite fields in South Dakota.
It was beautiful.
And talk about impressive statements. How about Colman-Egan, the Hawks, in the championship conversation again in 9B? They're ranked 5th in the preseason poll, and they look like the best team in 9B tonight. To start the year against Centerville, that was Nate Tolley to Dalton Volker. That made it 7-0 on their first possession. They get the ball back, and he floats one to Ryan Volker again, and Volker scores again. It's 13-0. We're still in the first quarter. Hawks on the attack. Tolley calls his own number this time. He says, I'm not going to let Volker score all of them. Number 7 takes it for 7, all the way for the touchdown. Now the cheerleaders got to do push-ups every time they score. Oh, my goodness. You guys, cut it out. Well, they didn't cut it out. Tolley accounting for 4 touchdowns in the first quarter alone. This time he breaks through the line. It's 26-0 now. Hawks. We're not done. Chase Hemmer finds an opening as wide as the Red Sea, and he walks in. 32 points in the first quarter. Second quarter now, more like the first. Tolley scampering in for the touchdown. Hawks in control. Let's go to the scoreboard. I can show you more. I don't need to.
Ended at half.
Colman-Egan wins it big, 55-zip. Again, there's your Del Rapids St. Mary score, your DeSmet and Canistota Freeman scores. Parker and Mount Vernon-Plankinton had a tough game tonight with EPJ. Webster looked good after a shaky first quarter. Bridgewater Emery-Ethan, 49-0 winner, and Roncalli both win tonight along with Baltic and Burke. Chamberlain and Coloma over Corsica Stickney, 22-18, game of the night maybe. Gregory and Howard, Kimball Whitelake and Phillip both win tonight along with Bonham. Alcester Hudson's got a good club this year. So does Hamlin. Hanson wins by 10. Sully Buttes and Wolsey Wessington both win. Now the Falcons of West Sioux don't open their season until next Friday. Hunter Dekkers has led his Falcons to the state title the last 2 years, shattering records along the way. He's thrown for 7,000 yards and 90 touchdowns for head coach Ryan Schriesel. Next year, he's going to be in camp for Iowa State. But for now, Hunter and his fellow seniors would like to add yet another state title to their long list of accomplishments.
Our focus is the same as it is each year. You just got to go into each year focused, and you have to have a goal, and you have to set your goals, and you have to be determined to finish it.
They definitely don't want to be the team that doesn't win it, that's for sure. So, you know, they think about that in the weight room and those things in the off season, and they've been working towards that goal. And, you know, the big thing is we just got to take it one game at a time. We have to get better every day in practice and then every game.
The Falcons, led by Dekkers, shattered all kinds of records the last 2 years. They open the season a week from tonight against Boyden Hull Rock Valley, a team that gave them their only loss last year. That will be a dandy.
Yeah,
Next
not only
Friday's
that,
going to
it's
be
their
great.
only loss the last 2 years. They've
Yep.
been 25-1.
Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. He's got more football highlights when we come back.